Start. Production activities of any manufacturing unit depend to a large extent on the system of communication being followed there. Stop. Communication is one of the most important sides of the work of any firm, and it is necessary to all forms of business. Stop. It is concerned with getting information from one person to another through the post or by a telephone call, a special messenger service, or any other means. Stop. It also covers such things as reports and invoices, orders and estimates, as well as notes from one department to another, and instructions. Even samples of the firm's production are means of giving information. Stop. A communication service which is efficient is one that is able to choose the right method of getting into touch with the person who is wanted or giving the information that is needed. Stop. To choose the right method, it is necessary to take into consideration such matters as speed and cost as they apply to any particular case, and coming to a decision about these several factors will have to receive attention. Stop. If it is especially important that the information should be accurate, particularly in the case of figures. Stop. It is usually wise to give it over the telephone. Stop. The risk of losing a document in transit must be considered, and if such papers have to be sent through the post, it should be by registered mail. Stop. A letter is perhaps the most commonly used method, and it has the advantage of being in itself a record of what has been said. Stop. It may be, however, necessary to take steps to see that the letter is read only by the person to whom it is addressed, and in these circumstances it should be very clearly marked private so that it can be passed on to the right person without being opened first. Stop. When it is necessary that the information should be in the hand of the person receiving it as soon as possible after dispatch, a telegram may be the best method of sending it to the person concerned. In confirmation. Stop. In working out the cost of a communication, it should be remembered that a great deal of work is involved in preparing the same rather than the cost involved in sending it to the person concerned. Stop. For example, the cost of the labor and material used in getting a letter ready and post it will be higher than the price of the postage stamps used. Stop. all these details should be given careful consideration, and the form of communication used be made to suit the circumstances of the particular case. Stop. When sending a communication to a person by registered post, it is advisable to send it through stop acknowledgement due so that the addresser gets the AD slip back duly signed by the for whom addressee in token of the letter being delivered to the right man for whom it was intended. Stop. This saves unnecessary correspondence with the post office in order to ascertain whether the letter has been correctly serviced by the postman or not. Stop. Whereas in the case of money order, this is not necessary because the sender gets the money order slip duly signed by the payee and stamped by the post office. Stop. This gives satisfaction to the sender and completes the record of the firm. Stop. It can be checked at any time without any difficulty and without going into much details. Stop.